And done. And see, that's really why Mixcraft is the best DAW. And if you don't agree, well, you can just... Hold on. Merry Christmas! Oh, it's Metalhead Santa!
Oh, yes, my boy!
Wow! Oh, I've been expecting you! Like a week ago. Where have you been? Is this fucking FedEx or what? Give me that shit.
Oh, what an asshole!
All right. Christmas may have come late, but it's better than never, I guess. So, let's see what we got. What the fuck? Did he like pull this out of a burn pile or something, or make this out of a piece of coal? I love it. Fierce aggression and exceptional playability embodied in a T-style axe. That's what Sweetwater claims online about this ESP LTD guitar. But if specs are anything to go off of, I would say that they might be onto something. This axe boasts Seymour Duncan humbuckers with split coil capability, a roasted maple fretboard with scalloped frets from 17 to 22, locking tuners, and more. And for around $1,000, could this be the sweet spot between price point, quality, and sound? Let's find out. guys, here to bring you another gear review. This time it's one that I've purchased from Sweetwater recently. This is my ESP LTD TE-1000. Makes it sound like a Terminator. Anyways, the holiday deals were just too good to pass this up, and I really love the look of this from the pictures on the internet, so I pulled the trigger. Okay, so first off, first impressions, look at this thing. As you can see, this is a Telecaster style body, and I happen to have a Squier Telecaster right here, so you can kind of see the similarities, but if we're being honest, that one is way cooler. This is a Black Blast Swamp Ash finish guitar. Now on Sweetwater, they call it a glossy finish, but really it's more of like I call it a satin finish, which I prefer. It has these deep ridges in the body that you can actually feel. It gives it a really sinister look, and I completely love the look of this with the blacked out hardware too. Oh. Speaking of hardware, we have a Hipshot bridge, Seymour Duncan Sentient Pegasus Humbuckers with, and this is one of my favorite features, a push-pull split coil feature. So meaning you pull on this knob here and it activates the split coil, which makes it sound like a single coil pickup, which is really twangy, really great for leads or just other kind of twangy, genty stuff even. To the fretboard, you have a roasted maple fretboard. Feels amazing, and on the lower frets you have scalloped frets. Basically what that means is they kind of scallop in, they kind of carve into the fret, so you don't have to press your finger down on that fret as hard, and especially up here makes it really easy for soloing. That roasted maple flows all the way to the neck, and on the neck you have locking tuners from LTD. And I can attest to these locking tuners. They've kept this thing in tune really well considering the abuse it's been through since I've been using it to record this latest song. The strings on this guitar are your standard gauge, what is it, like 9 to 48. I do plan on swapping these out with some beefy slinkies from Ernie Ball, but otherwise the action is set really nicely, really low, just plays amazing. And if the action isn't to your liking, or if you need to adjust for thicker gauge strings, luckily for you, you have easy access to the truss rod right here. Price point on this is actually pretty reasonable as well. I got this for right under $1,000 during the holiday sales. Really, my one and only gripe with this guitar is that it is just a bit on the heavy side. It's a little over 8 pounds, definitely heavier than my Squier Telecaster. Not a huge deal. The other thing is just with the embossed style ridges in the body, if you're cleaning with like a microfiber, it tends to snag a little bit, but the satin style finish to this hides fingerprints pretty well, so I don't expect you'll be needing to do that very often. So at the end of the day, do I recommend this guitar? Absolutely. It plays great. It sounds amazing. It stays in tune very well. You have tons of tone options with the push-pull split coil feature. And for the price point, yeah, I think this is a fantastic instrument that you should definitely keep on your list. And that's all I've really got to say about it. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will look forward to seeing you again on the next review. Bye for now.